Its flicker, a delicate tease of what you might see. The early shadows barely breathe in that intimacy. As you look, as you reach, recognition bursts, its brightness the brightest sun reflected on fields of snow. So in that moment the whole room explodes. We start as a white cube with a floor and walls, where we put up our ideas and watch them hang, and then we take them down again. In this space, we speak of the color white, the color of all colors combined, the color of all of our options, the color of our connection that traverses space and time. So that even the shade of the moon seems bright. You reach out and grab that light, the palpable, tangible meaning of life. We start as a white cube with a floor and walls, where we put up our ideas and watch them hang, and then we take them down again. You set the tea light on the table. Its flicker, a delicate tease of what you might see. The early shadows barely breathe in that intimacy. As you look, as you reach, recognition bursts, its brightness the brightest sun reflected on fields of snow. So in that moment the whole room explodes. We start as a white cube with a floor and walls, where we put up our ideas and watch them hang, and then we take them down again. In this space, we speak of the color white, the color of all colors combined, the color of all of our options, the color of our connection that traverses space and time. Darkness lingers, so that even the shade of the moon seems bright. You reach out and grab that light, the palpable, tangible meaning of life.
Paganism isn't as controversial as it used to be, with the exception of the West Memphis Three. Today, we're doing pretty good. We don't have George W. Bush, Bob Barr, or Ice Took assaulting our freedoms like they used to. But every once in a while, you still run into some old idiot talking the same old smack. Well, this is what I have to say to all of them. Paganism isn't as controversial as it used to be, with the exception of the West Memphis 3. Today, we're doing pretty good. We don't have George W. Bush, Bob Barr, or Ice Took assaulting our freedoms like they used to. But every once in a while, you still run into some old idiot talking the same old smack. Well, this is what I have to say to all of them. Paganism isn't as controversial as it used to be, with the exception of the West Memphis 3. Today, we're doing pretty good. We don't have George W. Bush, Bob Barr, or Ice Took assaulting our freedoms like they used to. But every once in a while, you still run into some old idiot talking the same old smack. Ice Took assaulting our freedoms like they used to. But every once in a while, you still run into some old idiot talking the same old smack. Well, this is what I have to say to all of them. I'm just one of America's urban pagans. We've got minds that fire power just like ray guns. I'm not a vampire dressed in gothic attire. I'm just a sire who sees the eternal fire. I worship the divine spirit of life and look upon with spite all those who cause strife. I can't eat meat and become a carnivore, but I cannot hurt for any kind of pleasure. We can't take cash beyond the thin veil, and any secrets we have will then be revealed. We are all judged based upon how we live, but not by conceited false worship or repetition of dogmatic passages mistranslated with extra adages. Bow to earthly men, I bow to no one, and I live my life open underneath the sun. Call it karma or the law of three. What I do unto you, I do unto me. Pagans are not members of satanic cults, so spare us your old ignorant insults. I'm just one of America's urban pagans. We've got minds that fire power just like ray guns. I'm not a vampire dressed in gothic attire. I'm just a sire who sees the eternal fire. I worship the divine spirit of life and look upon with spite all those who cause strife. I can eat meat and become a carnivore, but I cannot hurt for any kind of pleasure. We can't take cash beyond the thin veil, and any secrets we have will then be revealed. We are all judged based upon how we live, but not by consent.
When fall in love, I get dizzy. When fall in love, I get dizzy.
Geopolitical controversies, Palestinians versus Israelis. They like to bomb civilian homes. They cast lead, so I cast stones. Bronze Age racial supremacy, the same as Manifest Destiny. An open air concentration camp where a segregated race is kept. Where have we seen this before? The trail of tears in Indian wars. An old scrolls does not make it right to openly commit racial genocide. I read Haaretz, DU, and the Freeps. I can't stand to let atrocities keep happening. War crimes need prosecution. They all deserve a two-state solution. White phosphorus, liquid death over the city like a toxic breath. They shoot civilians, no one checks. The usual excuses, terrorist. White phosphorus, liquid death over the city like a toxic breath. They shoot civilians, no one checks. The usual excuses, terrorists. The looting and burning of people's homes, turning schools into shelling zones in what could be a mirror of Auschwitz, evacuating families towards bombing targets. Nowadays they cry out like crocodiles, but back then it was, oh, kill the Gentiles. Both sides are guilty is a valid retort. Even Goldstone blamed both in his report. Palestinians live in the valley of death. Rabid settlers vow to take their last breath. The news hardly talks if you ask why this is. It's very simple, why Christian bias? There is no world conspiracy of Jews, just people who write sympathetic views. War is money and that's all that matters, no matter how many heads get splattered.
Doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter where you live, doesn't matter how old, how much money you can give, for it's locked in your heart, the will to be more than you are. And never give up, and never give in. Hold on to your dreams. Hold on to your dreams. You can make them real. Determination is what you need. Be persistent when others are weak. You need to be strong when others are failing. You've got to move on. Never give up. Never give in. Hold on to your dream. Hold on to your dream. You can make them real.
Słuchajcie, czy wy bierzecie jakieś narkotyki albo coś, co wam powoduje, że wygrywacie? Po prostu wykosili wszystkich. Jaki macie sposób?
Nic nie wykosiliśmy, narkotyki to jest kurczak z ryżem.
Underground zawodów Psycha TV dotarła również tutaj. Powiedzcie mi, jak trenujecie, ile dni w tygodniu wam to zabiera?
4-5.
To zależy, to naprawdę zależy.
Tak się
3 dni to jest minimum, 3-5 dni, no to zależy co robisz, nie? Jak masz fan, to możesz ładować 4-5 dni pod rząd.
Grzechu, co jest tajemnicę sukcesu nam zdradź? Jak doszedłeś do finału? Przecież ty się w ogóle nie wspinasz. We wspinaniu, jak to jest? Kto ma większe ciśnienie?
Ola.
Co robisz, żeby jak najlepiej się przygotować przed startem?
No ja największy problem mam z rozluźnieniem się. No i na przykład teraz próbuję się rozluźnić. Czuję, że bolą mnie mięśnie po tych palcach i próbuję się rozluźnić po prostu. Trochę porozciągać.
Kolejna finalistka zawodów plastruje sobie rękę. Zaraz się dowiemy dlaczego. Coś się stało w rączkę?
Nie, tak na szpanie.
Również jesteś w finale. Czego ci życzyć?
Siły i mocy.
Jakie masz plany na najbliższy sezon?
Mam pewne plany w rejonie Zamcza.
Czyli Polska.
Tak.
Co będziesz się wstawiać?
Wiesz co, myślę o Supernowej, podoba mi się ta droga, jest świetna.
Czyli jest to taka biżuteria kobiet, które się wspinają, również mężczyzn. Faceci z takimi plastrami wyglądają jak Marv City, a kobiety po prostu wyglądają jak w biżuterii, tak?
Dokładnie tak.
Rewelacja. Powodzenia. Mam nadzieję, że wykosisz resztę. Przypomnę, Ania uczestniczyła w jednym z naszych filmów. Dobrze, nie powiem ile masz lat. A propos, czy buty wspinaczkowe śmierdzą?
Ja mogę tylko powiedzieć, że bardzo mi się podobała poprzednia edycja i ta edycja to taki jednak niedosyt, bo było wspinania bardzo dużo, teraz trochę mniej, ale to jak zwykle zawody GatoSession, fantastyczna zabawa, także coś innego mogę powiedzieć.
Myślę, że moglibyśmy to porównać.